Okay, let's unpack this. We're doing a deep dive today into these water jet shoes. They're
Hmm.
featured really prominently on this website, design.sabkintruck.com.
Right.
And you look at it, the visuals are just so slick.
Hmm.
It really taps into that like sci-fi dream of gliding across water.
Oh, absolutely. Like a superhero almost.
Exactly. It's marketed as this next-gen gadget, fulfilling that fantasy. But our job today really is to kind of look past the shiny marketing and see, well, what's the reality here?
That visual appeal is definitely strong. But, the whole idea kind of immediately runs up against, well, physics, and that's where the critical analysis starts.
Okay.
The main claim is, yeah, these shoes use advanced water jet propulsion, actual jets.
To let you walk or skate on water. That's the big promise.
That's the promise. It's a fantastic one.
But I mean, the physics of that, just to start, that sounds incredibly difficult.
It's extremely difficult. Think about the power needed, the thrust required just to lift an average person off the water, let alone provide stability and movement.
You need a serious power source, wouldn't you?
Immense. Probably making the shoes weigh more than, I don't know, a small boat engine.
Hmm.
And the presentation just sort of glosses over all these fundamental technical hurdles.
Right. That's a pretty big hurdle to just ignore. It sort of puts up a huge red flag immediately, doesn't it?
It does.
So if that huge claim is the foundation, what happens when you start digging into who is actually making these things?
Well, that leads us straight to the first major issue identified in the sources. Basically zero transparency about the company.
Really?
Yeah. Almost no information, no background on who they are, no real contact info, nothing suggesting they exist anywhere but this website with these slick photos. They're effectively anonymous.
And then there's the website address itself,
Hmm.
design.sabkintruck.com.
Yeah, that domain name.
It feels completely unrelated to high-tech footwear or water sports, doesn't it? Kind of random.
It definitely adds to the sketchiness factor, as the analysis pointed out. It just feels off.
Could they argue it's just like a temporary thing, a placeholder while they're finalizing the tech, like a prototype showcase domain?
You could argue that, maybe, if everything else checked out. But when you combine that odd, unrelated URL with the total lack of company identity,
It just makes it seem even more suspicious.
exactly, it compounds the doubt.
Okay, so company is anonymous, domain is weird. What about the tech itself, the advanced water jet propulsion? Is there any proof?
And that's probably the biggest red flag of all, technically speaking. For something claiming advanced technology, there's absolutely no verifiable proof offered.
Nothing.
Nothing credible.
Yeah.
The sources found no believable demo videos showing it actually working with a real person, no patent filings you can look up,
No technical specs like power source, thrust levels, weight.
zero technical specifications provided, and maybe most importantly, no verified reviews from anyone outside of their own website. No independent testing, no third-party validation at all.
Wow. So essentially, it's just claims on a website.
Pretty much. Claims and nice pictures.
So for you listening, this whole thing is really a case study, isn't it? It's about critically looking at these big, bold claims.
Uh-huh.
When something seems to defy basic physics,
Yeah.
you have to look past the cool factor, past the polished visuals, and ask, where's the independent, verifiable evidence? It helps avoid getting sucked in by pure hype.
Absolutely. And if you step back and look at the whole picture here with these water jet shoes, I mean, the concept, amazing. It would be incredible if it were real.
Yeah, who wouldn't want that?
But the evidence we do have, or rather the lack of it, the anonymity, the weird domain, the complete absence of technical proof, it all just screams too good to be true. You have to be extremely cautious.
Right. Which leads to a final thought for you to consider. How much solid, independent, verifiable proof do you need before you believe a device that promises to fundamentally break the rules of physics as we know them? What's your personal threshold for trust when it comes to that kind of next-generation claim?